Hello, just a quick message to thank everybody for their support with Professor Lovecraft so far, and to let you know that today, the 1st of March, is the release of the 4th book in Professor Lovecraft versus the Fishy Freaks, a school trip to the fabled city of Innsmouth. Some of you may have heard of that. Goes a little bit wrong, and Riley ends up stuck in the past with the professor, of course, and they are at the mercy of fish-worshipping cultists, and the cultists intend to sacrifice the villagers in order to appease and summon their god, which will then enslave the rest of the town. In order to stop them, Riley's going to have to dismantle their secret temple, find out the secrets of their god, and quite possibly save the professor and his new girlfriend's life. Professor Lovecraft versus the Fishy Freaks also includes a short story which is called Professor Lovecraft Rides Along, in which he and Riley attend a ride along with the Priory of Jove, and after a routine traffic stop goes wrong, they find themselves with mysterious stolen data plans in a galaxy far, far away. And that comes hot on the heels of Professor Lovecraft versus the Zargs, Professor Lovecraft and the Prophecy Machine, and Professor Lovecraft and the Mating Call of Cthulhu. With that one, I'm particularly proud. However, you can dive into the series at any book and still be able to make sense of it, or as much sense as any of it makes. It is pretty silly. In Professor Lovecraft versus the Zargs, the professor is kidnapped by alien invaders called the Zargs, and they take him away and put him on trial for stealing the planet Earth, which technically belongs to them. And should they find him guilty, then they will execute him. But what that means is that then the ownership of the Earth will revert to them, and they'll be able to destroy the Earth. This gives some motivation to Riley to save the professor's life. In the second book, Riley and friends discover in the professor's office a prophecy machine to be specific, and it tells them that they are all going to be the professor's new teaching assistant, a job which pays a little bit of money but requires no extra actual effort because he's not much of a teacher. However, what happens is the existing teaching assistant dies, and then his replacement dies as well. So they start to realize that people that get that job end up dead, and this is a real concern for 3 people that are predicted to get the job at some point in their future. Riley obviously is going to have to solve that riddle, find out who's killing the teaching assistants and why, in order to save her friends. In Professor Lovecraft and the Mating Call of Cthulhu, the professor is stuck in a mysterious trance, and on collision course with the planet is a Cthulhu-style monster in space, and it's going to destroy the planet and kill everyone on it when it arrives. Riley's going to have to figure out a way to get inside that trance and get him out. But when she gets in there, what she doesn't realise is that actually that's just the beginning of the troubles. There's all sorts of trials and things that she has to pass in order just to wake up the professor, and hope against hope that in turn he'll be able to stop that demon. By way of a special bonus, I've included with the Mating Call of Cthulhu my favourite short story, which is Professor Lovecraft's Last Supper, in which Riley, feeling a little down on her luck, asks the professor for help and ends up stranded in a fantasy realm and face to face with a massive and very grumpy dragon. Everything that you want is on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.